Hello and welcome everyone for this new KingNote, the third one that I have the honor to present to you today. If I bring you together for this KingNote, it's not only to present to you the new version of KingMods, it's also because a year ago, at KingApp, we had a dream.
In a peaceful world, where calm reigns supreme. Well, almost. Some farmers decided otherwise. Welcome to Harvest Run, the worldwide competition of harvesting. Prepare your harvester. Take place into a run. Climb places in the world rankings. Sell your grain. Upgrade or change your harvester. And run again. And again. And again. Harvest Run. Available now on iOS and Android.
After a year of work, we are happy to present Harvest Run, our first mobile game. He is available for free on iOS and Android, so you can go get it right now. What's the goal of the game? Good question. You'll see, it's very simple. The goal is to rise the highest possible in the worldwide ranking by harvesting a maximum of grain. During a game, you have 60 seconds to harvest the maximum. But be careful, you'll have to avoid many obstacles and get numerous bonuses. Yield, acceleration, or my favorite one, the cutting bar. Once the game is ended, the grain is added to your silo, in which it is stored and where you can sell it to get some cash. Once the grain is sold, you'll need to wait until the delivery is over to sell again. Once the delicious cash has been obtained, you will be able to upgrade the acceleration, top speed, and cutting bar size of your machine. And if you have enough cash, you can buy a bigger one. There are 4 different models, each with 21 unique skins. There you go. Little by little, you'll rise in the rankings and improve your skills. So we are eager to see all the records you'll establish. Since the game is free, we are offering to disable ads by purchasing a premium grade of $4.99. This grade is a lifetime grade, so you don't have to pay every month, as it's not a subscription. But in addition to supporting a small studio and disabling ads, you'll also get delivery speed-ups as well as an exclusive skin. We would like to point out that Harvest Run is a very different game from an advanced simulation.
Harvest Run. Available now on iOS and Android.
Almost 3 years ago, in November 2018, we launched our own vision of modding, a website that aimed to replace sites who don't respect, and still today don't respect, the modders. Update after update, KingMods is endowed with unique and innovative features. All these improvements and the trust that you, players and modders, have placed in us have made possible to host KingMods to the #1 Farming Simulator 19 mod website in the world. And to thank you, we remembered that a picture is worth 1,000 words. KingMods has been totally remade from scratch for this new version 3, which is the most advanced version of our site, in order to bring modders as well as players the perfect tool for the modding. This version comes with a brand new design with the possibility of choosing either a dark mode or a light mode, depending on what you prefer. As you may have noticed from the trailer, not only we remade the design of KingMod, we also wanted to push even further the possibilities. Now, KingMods offers FS19 mods and FS22 mods. But don't worry, they're not just stupidly mixed together, because the website is now divided into two parts. For the FS22 and FS19 mods, each part has its own categories, its own mods, trending or recently added. One of the new features of this version 3 is the apparition of brands. Each brand gets its own dedicated pages where you will see every mod and be able to filter them according to different categories. For example, on the John Deere page, I can decide to show only tractors, or the harvesters, or both of them, at the same time. One of the biggest problems of the mod site was that when there were multiple versions of a single mode, it rapidly ended with 5 different pages for the exact same mode. In order to solve that problem, modders can now update directly their mods by specifying changes in the changelog and by adding new screenshots. Our search bar will now offer modders, brands, categories, but also search suggestions, so you don't waste a second. Once the search has been made, KingMods will also offer brands, categories, modders, and like always, the ability to filter between FS19 and FS22. In 2020, we introduced wipes, and you have been able to discover hundreds of projects. To allow modders to interact more easily with the community, we added new types of posts. The polls, when you have choices to make on your wipes and wish to get the opinion of the community. The videos, to present the progress of your wipe under another form than simple photos. And finally, the final post that allows to finish your wipe with a link to the mod in order to download it. A new filtering system on the work in progress page now allows you to find more easily in development mods. The packs also have their new features. Now, it is possible to add 4 screenshots and 1 YouTube video to illustrate your pack, handy particularly in order to highlight your save game. The mod limits also has been up to 128, and the community can now comment under your pack. What would KingMods be without its social aspect? The profiles also have the right to a facelift, the possibility of adding more links, a more complete newsfeed, as well as above all a support button, so that modders who wish can add a donation link. This button is also displayed under different modes. 50,745. This is the number of comments that have been posted since KingMods started. In order to make them more practical, we decided to add various small features, such as the possibility of liking a comment to put it forward, the possibility of pinning a comment to the top for a modder, and also a badge to recognize the author of the mod. There are too many new features for me to list them all, but here are some more that were eagerly awaited by the community. The ability to add a mod to your favorite in order to download it later, as well as a visited mod history to find a mod you have previously used. In order to make the website more accessible everywhere in the world, KingMods welcomes 4 new languages: Polish, Portuguese, Italian, as well as Spanish. And to make the work of modders easier, it is now possible for them to link their mod hub mods with KingMods. That's all for this KingNote. KingMods v3 will be available on November 22. Don't forget to download Harvest Run. This is our first mobile game. We are very proud of it. It is completely free, and it is very important to us that as many players as possible download it. See you soon, and above all, keep creating.